Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Kadash, Barakatham to the elders, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson of the prophecy updates as of January the 13th, 2025. You have January 13th, 2025 on this Monday afternoon. It says thousands protest at NATO state against coup. It says Romanian Constitution Court last month annuls its presidential election results after a independent candidate first round win. It says the health app exposed French nuclear secrets. Le Monde reports Moscow slams Ukrainian energy. It says hundreds of athletes killed in the battlefield. Ukrainian spokesperson of R2 mentioned. Musk called out tyrant of Europe. The EU concerned by the attempt of Ukrainian attack on gas system. It says most half of Greenlands wants to join the U.S. Post reports. Zelensky aide plead with the former top general to forego presidential bid, media reports. It says NATO members evacuates timeline for Trump's 5% defense spending goal. Hungary slams Ukrainian attacks on sovereignty. Foreign minister has called for the Turkish Spring gas pipeline to be protected. Biden's Russian oil sanctions creating serious challenge, the EU state reports. Russian Lancet drone destroys Ukrainian tech. It says New Delhi expect Russia oil to keep up following despite sanctions. Let's get that book of Matthew, the 24th chapter. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Matthew 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, we're going to be seeing the increasing wars and rumors of wars, the Russia-Ukraine situation, Iran versus Israel, and these increasing wars and rumors of wars that we see in our world today. Matthew 24, verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places. Because I believe you had a 6.8 magnitude of an earthquake over there in Japan earlier today. And then we're going to be seeing the increasing famines and pestilence, increasing nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom as well too. Because these are modern day biblical signs of times. And this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 3, verse 8. And a time to love, and a time of HATE, and a time of war, and a time of peace. This is the book of Luke. Excuse me. This is the book of Luke 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and the moon, and the stars upon the earth. Distress of nations will perplex the seas which one. Right, so we're going to be seeing more increasing of wars and people in the world. Of the distress of nations will perplex as well too. And the signs in the sun and the moon and the stars as well too. From the Heavenly Father Yahweh, and upon the earth distress of nations will perplex the seas which one. This is the book of 2 Esdras. 9 and verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, upwards of people in the world, right, more increasing upwards of people in the world. More increasing upwards of people in the world, which we see in our world today, and more increasing earthquakes as well too, that we're going to continue to see increase. 2 Esdras chapter 15 verse 15. For the sword of destruction draweth nigh, one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. Right, the Houthi rebels, which is a pro-Iranian group going against the Israel Defense Force. Russia versus Ukraine, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, more seditions, uprisings, upwards, people in the world. And we know the modern day sword is the weapon, which is going to continue to increase in our world today. Second Edges 15 verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, vetting one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes in the course of action stand in power. Right, seditions among the nations around the world, seditions among the citizens rising up against their leaders of power. And of course, the action stay in that power. That's what we're seeing due to the unrighteous decrees, like it says in Isaiah 10 and verse 1. And this is the book of St. Mark, chapter 3 and verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, the kingdom cannot stand. Right, so modern day kingdoms being divided against itself, which cannot stand, which we're seeing. St. Mark 3 verse 25. And if a house be divided against itself, the house cannot stand. Right, so if a house be divided against itself, the house cannot stand. Second, St. Mark 3 verse 26. And if Satan rise up against himself, be divided, cannot stand, but have an end. Right, that's what we're seeing. Go to the Jerusalem Post. It says the Americans' arm embargo endanger the IDF soldiers, says the Israeli minister reports. The top White House, it says the top House Republican should be conditional of the California wildfires aid. It says Toronto synagogue arsonist was set on a fire arrested. And it says the Houthis fired missiles at Israel as hostage deal looms. China, Ukraine looms large for Trump team Biden advisors, tells Bloomberg. It says 3 men indicted for impersonating woman caught blackmailing men of a dating site. Lebanese Shalom wins backing of enough MPS to be named prime minister, political sources say. See that, baby. Yeah. Uh-huh.